Why Pluto is no longer considered a planet. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, reclassified Pluto as a dwarf planet in 2006, sparking years of scientific debate and attempts to clarify the decision. The IAU's decision to demote Pluto from a planet to a dwarf planet in 2006 has prompted astronomers to revisit and refine the criteria for distinguishing planets from other celestial bodies. Central to this controversy is the question, why is Pluto no longer considered a planet? The issue stems from the definition, or lack thereof, of what constitutes a planet. Before 2006, there were no strict criteria for classifying planets. Instead, planets were loosely defined as objects larger than asteroids that orbited the Sun. For example, in the mid-1800s, more than a dozen objects considered planets at the time were later reclassified as asteroids. When was Pluto classified as a planet? When Clyde Tombaugh discovered Pluto in 1930, scientists were searching for an unknown celestial body to explain irregularities in the orbits of Uranus and Neptune. Tombaugh, a young astronomer at the Lowell Observatory in Arizona, was tasked with identifying the cause. After months of observation, he pinpointed a small, rocky, spherical object beyond Neptune that he believed contributed to the orbital anomalies. The object was named Pluto, after the Roman god of the underworld. Although smaller than several known moons, Pluto was considered large enough at the time to qualify as a planet. However, it soon became clear that Pluto was not massive enough to account for the gravitational effects on Neptune's orbit. By the 1990s, astronomers discovered that Pluto was part of a region populated by objects of similar size, later named the Kuiper Belt. This realization triggered debates about Pluto's status as a planet, culminating in a 2006 IAU meeting in Prague, the 2006 redefinition of a planet. That year, the IAU tasked a small committee with developing a formal definition of a planet. They proposed three criteria. It must orbit the Sun. It must have sufficient mass to form a nearly round shape due to its own gravity. It must have cleared its orbit of other debris, excluding its moons. Based on the third criterion, Pluto was deemed not to qualify as a planet because it resides in the Kuiper Belt, a region filled with thousands of objects beyond Neptune's orbit. As a result, Pluto is not the dominant gravitational force in its neighborhood and therefore does not meet the new definition of a planet. A new understanding of planets. While Pluto's reclassification has been controversial, it has also led to a deeper understanding of our solar system. By distinguishing between planets and dwarf planets, astronomers have shed light on the complexities of celestial dynamics and the diversity of objects in the Kuiper Belt and beyond. Despite its change in status, Pluto continues to captivate the scientific community and the public alike as one of the most fascinating objects in our solar system.